All right, welcome to True Horse Horsemanship. This is Taffy. Right, Nick?
Or Trigger.
Or Trigger. Anyway, this is one of the rescue horses we just got in last week. He supposedly had some behavior problems, and that's originally why he got sent to us. And what are the behavior problems? I am not sure. I think one part was he was rearing up and talking to a chiropractor that knows this horse. I guess the horse was crow hopping a little bit too. And so there's tons of things. Now, while I'm bringing this horse in, I'm going to point out some stuff on him. He's a good horse to use for example. Well, and when he first got here, the first time I got my hands on him, or her, it's a mare. I'm led her from point A to B, and she was pretty docile and easy to handle. So, and what her eyes was telling me and what I was getting told was two different things. So the first thing I did, I broke out my trusty lighter, and I just ran my lighter down its back like that, and she hollowed out. In other words, she bent her back out. So her behavior problems was coming from probably a bad saddle fit, plus I rode her the first time yesterday, and it showed some other things. Now, get her turned sideways here. Hey, hon, you want to hold his head, her head? She looks like Gillen to me. That's the way it looks. Now, first off, what shows up is she's long in the back. So a horse like this is going to be acceptable to back problems anyway. So your saddle fit is going to be very important. Now with her, you're going to run into everybody, excuse me, when they first look at saddle fit, they're going to look at the withers. So here at the withers, she looks like she would take a semi-quarter horse tree because she's got a little bit of wither to her. But, and I ran into this on another horse I'm working with for a person, you get past here, she widens out. So actually she needs a full tree and not a semi, because that's where, and also, I went blank, that's alright, I cut it out. But anyway, that's where people get in trouble on a horse like this. And of course with her being, and also I want to point out, with this mare having a long back, even though she's got some good bone to her and everything, she's not going to be able to carry as much weight as you would think she would, because you know that back's weak. And in the process, I'm going to saddle her up, and I'm going to show you some things from the saddle here, and why another reason she's acceptable back problems, especially, and a lot of it's due because of this long back. Just going to move her out just a tad. I'm not going to run her, but I am just going to move her feet. Like I said, yesterday was the first time I rode this horse. When I did ride her yesterday, I cussed the baby give theory, because you'll see why here in a minute. underneath this mare. Look at her, she looks like she's got a large head. So yesterday when I first fit my bridle up, before I slipped it on her, to make sure it was big enough, I opened it up and I'm trying to find out her head's not that large. Now, the reason I said earlier about me yesterday I was cussing the baby gift theory out. This mare, what she'll do, and hopefully she'll do it this morning, if I get on her mouth a little bit, give on vertical, she'll give it to me just for a second, but if I don't give it back to her, she'll start doing this with her head. And I'm big in making these horses be responsible for their own actions. And let her find that sweet spot, as I call it. But now with a mare like this, with this long back, you do got to be sort of careful, because if you super force them to bring that back up, you know, if she's not used to using it, she's liable to get back sore. But on the other hand, she needs to learn how to get on a vertical, because with her having that long back, if she tries to back up, that back's going to really hollow out, and you got all that weight in one little spot, and that's going to make her sore. Now right there, like right there, see, she gave me a little bit, but she's going to try to take it back. Like I said, I worked on this, so she's doing a lot better. So I'm just going to, like I've showed in all my other videos, I'm just going to hold my hand steady. And like I said, don't care if she moves or whatever, but damn it, I'm going to make her be responsible for her own action, find that sweet spot, and I expect her to hold it. You people's doing this baby gift stuff, like right there, she'd give me a little bit, you're not helping the horse. All they know how to do is give that bit real quick, and they'll, oh, okay, I can take my head back. And not helping you either, because if you get in a situation on the trail, that horse don't truly know how to give to the bit. I think baby gift stuff came up to make us humans feel better. Either somebody didn't know what they were doing, how to really get it down. So right there, she held it a little bit longer. So yeah, I'm gonna give it back to her. But horse, this look there, that was good. Yesterday, I wish I filmed her yesterday, because the little head popping she's doing right now is nothing what she was doing yesterday. But this is because this horse never been taught to be responsible for her own action and give to this bit. And I want her to hold it for a little while. I don't want her to just give it to me and try to take it back like she's doing. I want her to find that sweet spot. Right there, she held it some length of time, so that time I'm going to give it to her. And I always go back, just work on the lateral a little bit. She's a little bit stiffer to her left than she is to the right. But a lot of her back problems came from bad saddle fit, and her setting up in her rigid against this bit, because she's got a hollow. When that head goes up like that, that back hollows out. So it's a combination and everything. And I guess they were trying to jump this mare, and I'm just speculating here. If they were trying to ride her English and get this head set and using a martingale and all the